Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth Ann Atkins, co-creator of Two Sisters Writing and Publishing. So excited because we just had an amazing interview with Master Sergeant Cedric King, author of The Making Point, How to Succeed When You're at Your Breaking Point. And the book is now an Amazon bestseller, #1 spot in the military families category. It just was released, and another exciting development with the book, and this is it came out beautifully in hardcover. The foreword is written by former Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz, and what he says in this quote on the cover says, "Master Sergeant Cedric King represents not only the best of America, but the best of humankind." And so the rest of the foreword is equally profound and impactful, but here's something that indicates the tremendously beautiful divine timing of this book's release. Howard Schultz, who's running for president, wrote another book. It's called From the Ground Up, and it was released on the same day as Cedric's book. And in it, he features our author, Cedric King, multiple times as a tremendous, wonderful example of the perseverance and power of veterans to take their tragedies and turn them into triumph, so to speak, because that's what Cedric does. He lost his legs in a bomb blast in Afghanistan, and having lost his legs, he found his true life purpose, and that is to become an inspiration to all of us, because through his deep faith in God and himself, he finds ways to transform his thinking from making burdens into blessings, from persevering through pain in ways that enable him to find strength that he didn't know he had. And so he became a motivational speaker on stages across America, and he's a triathlete. So in the book he shares how that evolved. He was laying in the hospital bed at Walter Reed Military Hospital, where he spent 3 years recovering from his injuries. Just a month after the bomb blast, he was in bed with no legs watching TV when Oscar Pistorius was running on blades in the Olympics. Oscar Pistorius is a double amputee, and so he was running against able-bodied men and winning. Cedric looked up and said, "Hey doc, do you think I can do that?" And the doctor was not very hopeful. Cedric's strong spirit said to him, "In 1 year, I'm going to be running 10 miles. That became Cedric's mantra. And using mantras is an example of one of the tools that Cedric advocates in the book, to reprogram your brain and convince yourself that you can do things that you didn't think you could do. I'm going to be running in 10 years. I'm going to be running 10 miles in 1 year. So listen, he didn't have any legs. He didn't even have prosthetics. When he finally got his prosthetic legs, he was in excruciating pain with every step because the bone is still growing through the flesh where his legs were amputated. And he decided not to use painkillers because addiction to opioid painkillers can be such a tremendous problem. It's an epidemic. And unfortunately, many veterans are addicted to medications because of the pain that they are suffering physically and emotionally. So Cedric decided to push through without medication, and that means just dealing with the excruciating pain, but the reward of the hard work is that he can walk, and then he got his blades and could run. 21 months after losing his legs, he ran the Boston Marathon. Cedric King ran the Boston Marathon on prosthetic blades, and he proceeded to become a triathlete. He bikes, he swims, he participates in Ironman competitions across the country, in addition to being an inspiring speaker at companies and corporations and conferences and schools. And so he's just a testament to the power of the human spirit. And he has a second foreword in the book written by the actor Gary Sinise, who was in Forrest Gump. Gary Sinise has a foundation that helps wounded warriors, and it built the home that Cedric and his family live in. And it's beautiful. It's a smart home, and they do that for veterans. So my sister and business partner, Catherine M. Greenspan, and I are so tremendously honored that we got to serve as the ghostwriters and the publisher for this amazingly successful, impactful book. So if you're looking for something to inspire you, to push you harder, to be your best, The Making Point by Cedric King is available on Amazon in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. And please watch our interview with him today. It's on the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing channel on YouTube. Again, the interview is called Cedric King on his new Amazon hot release, The Making Point, and it's on the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing channel on YouTube. You can also watch it on our Facebook page on the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing page. And you can also watch it on Cedric King's pages. So the goal is to inspire you to be your best, live your best, and to be the best influence on yourself, your family, and the world. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, co-creator of Two Sisters Writing and Publishing. So proud to be here today to talk to you about the Amazon best-selling book, #1 spot, The Making Point by Master Sergeant Cedric King. Hope you can pick up your copy today because you will never be the same. Have a great day.